All right, guys, so I don't know about you, but I am full of good information about all the nutrients, the macros, the micros, the supplements, everything you need to know. Now, this next part is also very important. We're going to do part 2 on how to apply the nutrients, the supplies that you could buy to apply the nutrients, and how to do that most effectively. So stay tuned for part 2.
Hi, I'm back. This is Carlos from OFE. I'm with my friend Melissa, and we're talking about different things and orchid-related questions. We covered fertilizers before. Now we're going to talk about how to apply those fertilizers. And we'll cover this also. One of the combinations, whenever you're applying fertilizers and different things mixed in the same water, the fertilizer is the one that dictates the rate of everything else. So you have, like, for example, I picked up 15-5-15 CalMag, which is a water-soluble fertilizer, and if you do it once a week, it's 1 teaspoon per gallon. Now, if you want to add seaweed to the same water, that's perfectly fine. And what you do is you add half a teaspoon of seaweed to the same gallon of water. This is your calcium and magnesium, which is another supplement that you need. Same thing. This was a teaspoon, so this is half a teaspoon. Whatever the fertilizer is, the rest of the supplements, half.
All right, so that was a recap.
With the exception of Super Thrive. Super Thrive, if you're going to do it every week, you want to do about 3 to 5 drops max in a gallon of water. Drops, not chorritos.
Drops. Don't go crazy, guys. Little drops.
And that's a fairly decent mixture of things that works on just about everybody. It's a very popular thing. Now the question is, how do I apply?
How do I apply them, Carlos? I want to know.
You can do your regular pump sprayer, you know, the one. This is a 2-gallon pump sprayer, generic. I mean, Chapin is a very good brand. We carry this because we're familiar with the product and we like the quality. But it's not to say that there's other available in the market that you can certainly buy the one you have at home, use it. You'll find that the less expensive ones tend to last 3 to 6 months. They tend to break down faster. The seals, the rubbers, the O-rings, they tend to give out faster, or they basically fall apart faster. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. And one of the things that we always talked about is the Chapin hose and sprayer. This is my favorite. This is 6 gallons. This gives you 6 gallons. And basically, notice that the water is on.
Ooh.
But it isn't coming on because as a little
okay, so you attach it to the water hose, and then you have a little valve to close it. So
yeah. Well, if you don't have a pistol or a valve, you can use that.
Right.
And basically, you know, each one of these represents 1 gallon of final spray. This is a handheld injector. This is a low technology injector. Basically, what the thing is designed to do is to take this much water into each and every gallon of water that goes through. Now, I always tell people, when you buy this hose and sprayers, make sure that the one you buy has a spigot. There are some of these guys in the market that don't have a spigot. They are like this. And what happens is, what they do is they inject the water into the bottle. Right. Sorry, you can't see it there. They inject the water into the bottle, and then it comes out again. So when you start, you're doing, just a guess here, you're doing 10 times the strength of the product that you're spraying. And at the end, you're doing 10 times less. And they say, yes, it sprays 1 gallon per, it sprays 1 tablespoon per gallon, but that's on the average. Right. If you don't have a spigot and the water goes into the tank, at the beginning it's going to be much more concentrated than at the end, because it's constantly diluting the concentrate. Right.
So that's really important. It has to have a little straw, just like in a water bottle. It has to have the little straw so it can,
it can suck
take it out.
It can suck it without mixing, without fluid and diluting it. And basically what this is going to do is going to give you 1 gallon of final spray. I have to be careful where I put things. I don't want to get Melissa all over. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gallons. I have water back here.
This is special water, guys. Special from Teardrops of the Gods. The best, only the best for the OFE orchids.
Ogalala Aquafear, courtesy of Dade County.
Yes.
Anyhow, so we're doing 2 gallons. So what you do, we said is 1 teaspoon per gallon, right?
Right.
So what you do.
So 2 gallons. So he put that to 2 gallons, right?
Correct. So that's your water soluble fertilizer, and we're doing a
Oh,
teaspoon.
yay, this is fun. This is what we all need to see, guys. Look at this.
It's a teaspoon.
Teaspoon,
That's 1.
leveled teaspoon,
That's 2.
not heaping.
That's your concentrate right there.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Give it a good mix.
Okay. Now that's going to give you 2 gallons of final spray. You can. I'm not going to use this, guys, but the idea is that we're going to use half a teaspoon
Half a teaspoon.
of the seaweed, half a teaspoon of the calcium magnesium, and
3 drops or so. Don't go crazy with that. 3
3
drops.
drops of the super dry fertilizer.
Even though it
So-
says super, you want to do a lot. No, 3 drops.
Please. So you have your spray. This is how you secure it.
You know, you're convincing me that I need one of these
Well, that's the whole idea.
because that is so much easier. I have to refill. I have a 2-pounder. I have to keep refilling. I mean, not 2-pounder, 2 gallon.
2 gallons. Well,
And I have to refill 3 times. So,
you have, yes.
Hello?
This is 6 gallons right here.
see, I'm thinking.
So, this is called a spoon. Now I'm having facing downward. And you will see what happens with the spray.
Oh.
Now it's sucking
Uh-huh.
the concentrate
Right.
into this, and for every gallon of water that goes through here, she's going to give you one of these units of measurement.
Wow.
So now I'm spraying at the rate of 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. Now, you saw how far this thing went. It's only this. Now, you see the plants over there. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the spoon
Bloom
upwards.
facing up. Okay. Oh my goodness, for the vandas. Yes.
It gives you a bigger reach.
Yes.
Just by changing the angle on the spoon, it's going to give you an arcing,
right. It looks like a sprinkler.
and it's going to allow you to reach further. Now, you mentioned vandas. On the vandas, you can remove the spoon altogether.
Oh, and you can
also-
remove it and get, so you can change the how it comes out. Perfect.
You can do something that is about 10 feet away from it. I mean, of course, it won't be a spray, but it gets
Yeah.
the fertilized water right where you want it.
Let's say you have them up in the tree far away. You could reach it with this.
You can do all the way.
Why don't you hit Chris over there?
Because you hit me. Because you hit me back.
Oh, how funny.
You troublemaker.
That is so funny.
So that's
Wow. Okay, so that I didn't know all of that. I saw those, I had heard of those, but I didn't really quite know that it makes it easy.
yeah, absolutely. I love it because it's super easy. It doesn't.
And
clog.
once you collect a lot, you need things to get easier, not harder.
Exactly.
And if you're refilling your container 3 times every week, ay, ay, ay.
This will do it. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes these also get clogged. So here's a tip to fix it.
Ooh, a tip, a tip.
You remove the spoon, you put your finger right on top of it,
Oh,
and you open the water. Now the water is going to push whatever obstructing the pipe is going to push it out of here,
right.
and it cleans it up. Once you get the water flowing,
Very nice. And do you suggest you wash that ever? How often?
every time you use it, you wash it.
Every time you use it, you wash it. No wonder my other ones are getting clogged.
No, we have to. When it comes to sprayers and fertilizers, the sprayers,
Because they
there
get
is some-
grainy.
it
huh?
gets- yeah, the fertilizer
There's
has a lot of kind of like a sandy material. It's
Right.
not sand, but it has abrasive components to it.
Yeah.
And it between the acidity of the fertilizer and all the other chemicals, it does burn the rubber and the seals and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So it's better just when you're done using the sprayer or when you're using those, put a little bit of soap, fill it up with a little bit of water, and allow the water to rinse through the whole thing.
Perfect.
And you should be fine. And every
Perfect.
time you spray, every time you do it. Now, this is the same thing, but this gives you 20 gallons of final spray.
Wow.
That one gives you 6 gallons of final spray.
But that one is smaller.
It's the same size.
Oh, it's the same size.
It's just that the valve,
Oh, it's the valve. Okay.
the opening in here is smaller than that one.
Wow.
So it sucks less
Right.
per gallon of water.
Got it.
Of course, a handheld sprayer.
If you have 2 or 3,
You pump it up.
this is when the
Right away.
beginner begins. The beginner begins, and that's enough. And then you go from the I'm here. I'm at the blue, and then soon to be at the green.
This is something. This is old school, and I do apologize because it's going to be a little bit difficult to show this.
Oh my gosh, are we all gonna get wet in a second?
No.
It's raining and everything though.
It's raining, so we're not going to get wet. So this. This attaches to the hose here. This is another way of injecting chemicals. This is a Siphonix, well, used to be called Siphonix, now it has another name, but it's a siphon mixer.
I am understanding. Is that what comes in this box?
That's what comes in that box.
Oh, look at that.
And what you do, you have a gallon of water, you put the hose in there, and ideally I will have another hose that connects here about 15 to 25 feet away with a little pistol or a little watering wand.
Yeah.
Watering wands won't do it, but like a little handheld,
Right.
like a little pistol spray.
Right.
You connect that here, and what we'll do, this works in a principle called Venturi. Venturi is a hydrodynamic principle, and basically what it does, it creates a suction, and they can calculate that, and basically what they did is to figure out that they can do this and have the solution that you want spray incorporated into your water flow directly into your hose. So this is something that a lot of heavier users have in their arsenal.
Yeah.
And this works very, very well, as long as you only have about 20 feet of hose of end. I mean, if you have something like 50 feet, the water pressure is going to deteriorate and it's not going to really work properly. So you want about 15 to 25 feet from this point to where you're spraying. And basically what this does, and you prepare a mixture, what you do is 16 times the recommended dosage. So if you're doing a teaspoon per gallon, in the gallon of water you put in 16 teaspoons, and this thing will give you 16 gallons
Wow. Okay.
of final spray.
Okay.
Now, we say that if you want to do less, then of course you use half
Put
a
less.
gallon and you put 8 teaspoons. And again, same thing.
Right.
It'll dissolve it. I'm just going to open the hose and you'll see.
Wow. So this can be a more powerful way to reach, like if you have them in the trees, if you have them, right?
Exactly.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
actually, if you have a lot of plants,
If you have a lot.
and you don't have the time, I mean, when this is too little for what you have,
Right.
then you step up to something like this.
Right. So you have for all the levels. I've seen that. I've seen a grower put it in a big, his bucket was like a garbage can with
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah, it does exactly.
And he had this kind of thing going on. But wow, you can just buy the part and do it yourself with your own bucket, whatever you need.
Yeah, whatever you need. Exactly.
I think that's my level right there.
You remember how the water was coming out of here?
Mira the dendrobium.
Oh, sorry. It was coming out of here, but that's because I didn't have anything attached to it. That's a backflow preventer. But now it's working perfectly fine. And as you can see, it doesn't take away from the pressure.
Wow, that is cool.
Actually, if anything, it's spraying stronger than
It's
the
even
other.
more. It goes all the way over there.
Yep, and you can
You're
see-
hitting
see-
the cash register.
Not yet. Not yet. But that's another option when it comes to applying fertilizers.
Wow.
It's called the siphon ozone
Siphon mixer. brass. So if you like shiny thing, no. So this is $39.
Yeah. And there is one that is plastic that is less expensive, about $25. You'll find it in the market also. But my experience tells me to go with the metal one.
Go with the one that's gonna last longer.
The plastic one, you step on it and you.
Imagine how quickly that will.
This one you can step on it. Nothing's gonna happen to it.
Right.
My experience is we all end up stepping on it.
Yeah.
And
that is great. Those are such good tips. So guys, you know how to, if you're the beginner grower or if you only have a few. Now, what do you say about fertilizing when your plants are inside? Just a little, it just popped into my head because I know a lot of people and they have plants a lot inside.
If you have a handful of plants, kitchen sink, and just water fertilizer in there. Now, some people like to do a dip, and they take the plant,
take it out,
and put them on a bucket.
Oh, a dip.
And they keep doing the same thing to all of them. Problem with that, the first one will be fine. The fifth or sixth is not going to get as many nutrients as the first one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And whatever disease, whatever problem is on the first plant
could transmit
will
to the
pass
next.
along to the other one.
Right.
So this, if you have like 2 or 3 plants,
and you're sure that they're not virus or they don't have this or they don't have that, which
it's kind of difficult to
how can you be so sure?
But it's one way to do it. Another way is put them on the kitchen sink and just get one of those little hand sprayers and just spray.
There you go.
Make sure you drench the whole thing. Make sure that everything is saturated. Once it's dry, replace it back to where you have it in your house, and that's it.
Perfect.
Nothing's wrong.
Perfect. I love it. See, fertilizing made easy.
Yes, we try to.
Guys, I'm so glad that we did this. This has been awesome. We have a part 3 coming up, believe it or not. We have a part 3 because not only do you have to feed your orchids, you have to make sure that they are healthy. And how are they in danger? When there are a lot of pests and diseases. So pests and diseases, you got to know how to prevent them. You got to know what to do when you see evidence of, like, for example, the evil thrips.
Oh, God, yes.
The evil thrips. We all hate the evil thrips. And it's thrips. Thrips.
They're worse than the iguanas.
It's well, let me tell you, I just found one that was pretty big. It was pretty bad, and they're eating my buds, so that's pretty bad too. But anyways, we're gonna talk about what happens when you get an infestation or when you want to prevent. Coming up next. It's crooked.